Students. I'm very excited that you're going to be doing a wiki, and I'm pretty sure you've seen these if you've ever gone to Wikipedia. That's what a wiki is. It's a group document that everybody contributes to, edits, adds information, adds their sources, and then the next person goes on and adds to that, adds their new information, edits the sources, edits and goes through the document and makes it a great document. You guys are an awesome class, and I know this is the first activity you're doing, so if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask me. It's the first wiki you're doing, I should say. But it truly is pretty easy. You click on Edit Wiki once you click on it, and then you can add and contribute directly to the document right there. Underneath it, you can also click on Comment if you want to add a comment to it, and the comment is not part of the document. It's just if you want to mention anything to the people that are watching it, or I'm sorry, the people that are looking at it or about to contribute. So what you're going to do is you're going to look at something very important. The life expectancy in the United States is now about 78.5 years old. I don't think that's good enough, and I know when we think about a course like this, we want to be able to determine exactly how we can extend our life as much as possible with a good quality of living. I often joke that the true outcomes of a course like this are to be able to live longer, live well, or die trying, and I think that's a really good goal to have. I'm pretty certain your algebra class can't live up to that expectation. More importantly, in the United States, we're actually 26th out of all the countries in the world, which I know is hard to believe, one of the greatest nations on earth, and we still are 26th for life expectancy. We're also in Florida, we're 22nd out of all the states in the United States, which puts us at about 79, so we're a little above average, but barely. And still not long enough. My point is, for this wiki you're going to create and look at something that is one of the unique reasons that we have extended our life expectancy. 100 years ago, your life expectancy was less than half of what it is now. There's reasons for that. And specifically, if you want to look into particular areas, I've broken up in the wiki in 5 areas, and I've given each a title, and you can add to one of those areas. One of them is public health initiatives. So what public health initiatives, laws, changes in the public health venue have made our life expectancy longer? Personal health changes that people have undertaken, health education and other types of changes. Future advancements that people might have that are considering, or that they're on the cusp of becoming a cutting edge advancement or something that will truly extend the life expectancy for all of us in the future. Environmental changes is one of them. What has changed in our environment, or what have we done with our environment that has extended our life expectancy from all of the things that are part of our environment? And lastly, any medical breakthroughs that you could consider that could be part of anything to do with why we've extended our life expectancy. So we have public health initiatives, personal health changes, medical breakthroughs, environmental changes, and future advancements. And one of the most awesome parts about a wiki is, if I've forgotten a category, by all means, please add it. Add that category and add what you've contributed to it. You'll definitely need to have your own original research for this. Original research, one of the places that you can find good sources, and one of the things you're graded on is going to be your source choice, is in the Blackboard on the left side for the Behavior Change Project. If you click on that, I've actually included in there a LibGuide, which is the active web link once you click inside there. And that LibGuide will give you a link to be able to tell you websites that are possible to be able to use, like CDC, World Health Organization, as well as a link into the Library for Accurate Research. I don't want you just scrolling the internet and using information from ripmuscles.com. You will definitely be graded as a part of this on your information that you've chosen, as well as the author accurate and so on. So when you contribute to the document, you'll click on it, you'll click Edit Document. You'll start to include your information. You'll have at least 150 words. 30 points of your grading for this 50-point assignment will come from actually the information that you include, which is looking specifically at posting the information, 150 words, a contribution to the betterment of the document, and in addition to that. So not only will you post your 150 words minimum, but you go through the document and better the document as a whole. You may add some intro or conclusion or transitionary statements. You may edit someone else's writing. You may change the APA format for the references or so on. But you will add to the document, and you'll make it professional and excellent. I know you will. There'll be 10 points for finding credible and an accurate source and citing it properly in APA. If you don't know how to use APA, now's the time to learn. You only have to cite one source in APA. Do your best on there. It's easiest if you use EasyBib. And again, if you look at that Behavior Change Project, which is a project you guys have due down the road, you'd click on that link on the left side in green and Blackboard, and then once you click on the LibGuide, there's a whole place in there about APA. I've created an entire page on how to use APA, EasyBib, all of that information so you can cite properly, and I give you some examples of exactly how to do that. So that's your best source for that. There's 10 points for that, and then there's also 10 points for spelling, professionalism, flow, grammar, and so on. So you'll be graded on the document as a whole, but more importantly, you'll be graded on your individual contributions to how you help make the document pretty awesome. And I know you'll do an incredible job. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask me. Most importantly, this is not an opinion document. It's not a rambling opinion document, and it's not a discussion post. A wiki that we're creating as a class will be a factual document of important information that you're sharing that comes from research that you've found that shows you exactly what you want to be able to share with the wiki and with the class. And within doing that, you'll either use quotations for parts of it, but most of it will be in your own words. If you do have a quotation, that would be additional. But you'll likely be paraphrasing. You're not just bound to one source. You could use multiple sources and include those all in the references if you so choose. So I look forward to looking at this document as you're creating it. I know it'll be incredible, and I truly look forward to having an awesome document when we're done. There's 36 of you in here, so we should have 36 reasons by the time we're done, since you won't repeat anyone, how our life expectancy has increased and nearly doubled over the last 100 years, as well as how are we continuing to further our life expectancy. This is so important we begin this class with it because it's the most important thing we can talk about. And I know we started with the Randy Pausch discussion intro on how you'd live the last 6 months of your life, or what do you think about what he did with his video, and what did you learn from that? And now we're learning how we can extend our life for a significantly longer time. When we're done with this document, I'll be sure to share it for all to see. Wonderful, and I look forward to seeing this, and I know you'll do an incredible job. Let me know how I can help.